Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Auburn, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Extra point was off the left upright, but goes through anyway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And there's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. The shotgun running play called. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic. first here. Now we've got a fourth down.
The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense will take over first and 10. The shotgun handoff here. Fakes through a tackle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Oh, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. It's an out route, the catch made. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the out route. Able to convert on third down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up with the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, a still-play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Catch made on the right side. And he'll be brought down. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Send the back in motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Tigers! And 6 more points to the total. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Automatic in the PAT. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The guys up front line up. It's first down.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Receiver makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Catch made wide open way downfield. Touchdown, Auburn. Way too much speed in that play.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception of this football game.
Can you believe it? The BAT is no good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Looking right, this one caught. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
They'll try the option play here. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a first down.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble to his left. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. That's caught. It's Gilliam. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the running play stopped on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. start to throw it here on second down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz, but instead, the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide open wide receiver.
The pass is caught.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Makes the ground, a chance to score. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass, finds the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Hits into space at the 50. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 3rd down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the run here, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Flowers. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short game.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. That is a clear no-no. Illegal forward pass, cost him 5 yards. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still losing by 13. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes. Bounce. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And here's the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
On the move now. Extending the play now. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Finally stop at the 4. Great catch and run.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Check this out. It's a 5 wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
They're going to run the option. Touchdown, Ohio State. Look out, whole different game now.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
At the 25 and 2nd and 10, can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense, looking for a 1st down.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's caught. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. Breaking tackles. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
There's the handoff. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. He'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal upcoming. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Auburn. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT puts him up 13 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive linemen, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Throwing off play action. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And he takes it around the 20. And the returner is brought down, and that will do it now for the third period. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Wants to throw it. Here's the target, and it's complete. He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass hauled in inside the 15. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He makes the grab in the end zone. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Fires it on the move. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Moves out of the pocket. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Finds his target, and it's complete.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on third down in the red zone. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. He dumps it off to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Off the play fake on first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to chuck it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. They'll bring up 4th down now.
I know ultimately it feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal up that loss. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown over as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And that one's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
In the clear at the 25. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Looking for the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. A quick throw to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offense.
Here's the throw deep downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage. Looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but